Hello, survivors. Hello. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I had to go and get a glass. Because lockdown finally got a little bit of pear cider. It's been a lot. I mean, it's been ages, guys. I don't think I've had any this year. It was like, I think maybe even last summer, maybe. I got a bottle of pear cider. It's mad expensive, one bottle at a time. It was like £1.70. It was crazy. But haven't had it for ages. I need to get like a box. The crates are much cheaper. I don't have a bottle opener apparently. I might be able to do it on the side of my desk. One sec. Okay, that's not working. Okay, one second. I've got nothing that's good. Oh no. Surely I've got a bottle opener somewhere. I just don't drink enough alcohol. Normally I get it in cans. I got off. I did it on the side of my desk. Had to give it a good smash. The lid popped off. Let's have a little taste here. Let's go. Oh yeah, pear cider is the only alcohol that I can actually drink and be like, yeah, this is legit. Pretty much. Beer tastes like crap. Even pear cider is a bit rough. This is good stuff. There we go. There you go, got me a nice glass of the mix. How are we doing today, guys? Feeling good? I am streaming a little bit earlier than I normally would. This is the time I'd actually like to start streaming, but I'm generally quite disorganized. It was just like, it was around this time I was like, you know what? I could start my stream the time I intend to stream, you know? Which is 7 PM UK time. But generally speaking, it starts between 8 and 8:30 because I just don't want to start any later than that, so it just gets to that point. But I generally want to start streaming at 7 my time. So that way I can either stream for longer, or if I stop streaming, it's not crazy late. Like if I stream for 2 hours right now, it's 9 PM, which is not too crazy. But if I stream for 4, it's still only 11. It's again not too crazy. If any OGs in the chat remember, once upon a time, the streams could go for 4 hours on a Thursday. It could just happen. There was a bit more to do back then, but they could just happen. How we doing though, guys? Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up, Bretland, Vaz, Kathy, top 3 of the stream. I do appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Seren, Aaron, Logan, Terry, TK. I was like, Terry. Daylight, what's up, Pixie Vamp, Basham, Sean, Margot. What's up, Lucille as well? Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Feeling good. Feeling good. Have you guys seen this info? Wow, look at her HP, man. I just noticed that. Those bars. Oh, by the way, I had something weird happen with this particular team, right? Really weird. My Tyrese went up to 2,700% attack. I'm not really sure how he managed to do that. Because I thought that his specialist skill only stacked 3 times. I'm not really sure how he managed to go up to 2,700%. Like, even if he has the 100% boost from Akira, it doesn't go that high. And then Princess had an 850% attack boost. Oh, I know why it is. It was just because Job was in the team and I was killing walkers. Yo. That's actually legit. That's actually legit. Yeah, Sean, I just realised. Yeah, I just realised. That's it, isn't it? That's actually kind of crazy. Let's test that out on a world map, actually. Just for a bit of fun. Because with Akira in the team too, it's just like, this is a bit crazy. Let me see. Where is he? Hiccup. Okay, we can use this team. Yeah. So as we kill the walkers, my characters are getting attack buffs, right? Yeah. And then it's based on how many have been killed. Does it? And it goes over to the next turn. It's like right now, Tyrese is on 1,500%. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I wonder if that can be like cheesed in any way. Can't really think how that could be. The burn goes crazy with it. Let's see how high we can get the burn right at the end. This will be very interesting. Because we're going to have loads of buffs. Oh, it seems to be... The buff only seems to be based on the section you're on, maybe. Oh no, 550%, 600, 650, 700, 7... Okay. It's weird, the buff is like not scaling amazingly well. So I guess this is as good as it's going to get. And a burn. 450k. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Lost for 2 times. Yeah, but it gets reset when you get the kills. Right? That's kind of interesting. EST time, America, 2 PM. Yep, correct. Minus 5 hours on my time. Feel like they took my suggestion into consideration. Which consideration was that? Which suggestion was that? You guys see this new event? The is it Diamond Dash or something like that, or like Hell Tokens, the Saviors from Hell thing? I'm not sure why it's called Saviors from Hell. I don't think it has any attachment to the Saviors, so it's kind of weird. What character are you going for? I'm not doing any pulls. I've already got Denise. That, like, if you've already got Denise, you're probably not going to be doing any pulls for this event. So I'm not going to get any of them. I would have liked to have got like 2 Davies just to have a grade 5 Davy for a leader. That's pretty good for anyone needing a copy or 2 of any of the new tunes. Yeah. As long as they don't have Denise. If they've got Denise, yeah. You can get 1 free, can you? How do you get 1 free? Oh, you mean using the... No, I don't think you can. Without pulling? Okay. We can go and check out the event then. I can just go over it. TWD RTS.com. Okay. And it's the Blook. and then click on an item. Okay, Saviors from Hell. Now let me just complete this roadmap, guys, and then we'll do it. There are missions attached to the event. The missions require you to purchase something, though, I thought. Like, there was no free rewards in that. Unless I missed something. Hey, what's up, Hando? Welcome to the stream. I asked instead of the pity pool, we get a choice crate instead of with the other promos in there. I mean, if they've changed it, that's great. Because, I mean, that was one of the issues that a lot of PC were having. Was that it was Denise. If it's a choice crate instead of Denise, then that's great. Denise is, she's okay. But if you liked her, you probably already got her. And if you didn't like her, you're probably not going to go for her again. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I thought you could do a roadmap and get tunes in store without having a pull. I don't know about that one. I'll have a check. Nope, kill stuffs and things. I mean, I'll check it out. I did have a breeze over it, but I didn't see anything where you got anything for free. We can check it out, like I say. 2000% attack on my Tyrese. 2000. Okay. Let's check it out. Check it out. Yeah, so Tex, welcome to the stream. What happened? What do you mean what happened? A new event was announced, but it's like quite a premium event. Okay, so these are actually funny because the last time we saw Hell tokens, there was a gate. So that's kind of funny. I will say I like the text that they used. They're like, hell is like bleeding. It's kind of cool. We can read through it. It says, listen up, survivors. The Saviors from Hell event has arrived, and we've got some exciting news for you. Complete the basic tier missions by spinning Dr. Denise's wheel and get your hands on Ultra Mythic tokens and Ultra Chance bags. But wait, there's more! Purchase the Skeleton Key and Hell Key to take part in the premium tier missions and collect Hell tokens. Trade in those Hell tokens at the Savior's Grey Market for Easter Jesus, Casanova, Davey, Yuletide, Zeke, random Paragon mods, and many more Ultimate Fighters to add to your arsenal. And don't forget, until 5 PM on Saturday, July 22nd, the Skeleton Key will be available at a discounted price of $10. And you can get both the Skeleton Key and Hell Key at a low price of $30. Is that combined? But after that, the price will increase to $15 and $35 respectively. Okay, so you can't buy the Hell Key by itself. You have to buy it as like a combo. Okay. Starts tonight. Finishes in like only 5 days. That's kind of weird. 5 days. Okay. Saviors from Hell missions. Basic tier mission is you pull a Denise. If you pull a Denise once, you get Ultra Token bag. If you've bought the Skeleton Key, as it says, complete basic tier 1 and purchase a Skeleton Key, you get 10 Hell tokens. And it's the same down to mission 6, where you pull on Denise's Ultra Wheel, you get Ultra tokens. If you've bought the Skeleton Key, you get Hell tokens. Then from tier 7, so mission 7 and above, it requires the Hell Key, not the Skeleton Key. And then that goes up to 30 pulls total, which is basic tier 12. But then there's kill missions apparently. Okay, there is kill missions. Start time. This lasts for a bit less time. And main mission, kill 1,500 walkers. and 750 fighters. And you get 30 hell tokens. Kill 1,500 walkers, you get mythic tokens, so you just get like 5 silvers. And then you can use those hell tokens to get characters, which is kind of interesting. If you buy the skeleton key, by the way, you can do 6 pulls on Ultra and get I think you can get LB3 Sophia, because the hell tokens you get on the right hand side add up to enough to get 4 Sophias, and if you're getting this, effectively you're getting 1 free Sophia from this. So you could get LB3 Sophias just by doing 6 pulls on an Ultra Will, but it will cost you $10. That doesn't sound too bad to me on paper, but at the same time, it's kind of worrisome to me at the same time that you can pick up Sophia that easily in terms of the characters that are potentially coming out in the future. But you know, at the same time, you know, we'll see. Easter Jesus, Casanova Davy, and Yuletide Zeke. Well, actually, no, it's just Easter Jesus and Casanova Davy are 60 hell tokens each. This is a little bit of a shame for me, actually. The character that I would want to pick up the most is Casanova Davy, just to get him as a leader. He is pretty much only 2 things: a leader skill and his weapon. Those are the main things he brings to the table. Sure, it's nice that he revives. He has a pretty heavy rush when it comes to damage, but generally speaking, those 2 things are a big deal. Yuletide Zeke, Crag, Sophia, Shane, Eugene, Slasher Alpha, Kyle, Rosie are the other ones, and then there's random Paragon mods. I'm probably going to pick up the Paragon mods because I have a lot of these characters. The only ones I don't have are Kyle and Eugene 2000, and I've only got 1 copy of them. So I don't really think 1 copy is going to boost me that much, unless the Kyle defense bonus comes in at grade 5. Like the big one. But we'll see. We'll have to see. I mean, I guess this is decent. If you need like 1 more Sophia, this is awesome, because you're just about to get one. You know? She's definitely the best character here for sure. But I'm probably going to go for the Paragon mods by the looks of things. I'll check out Kyle a sec. 1 sec. Have a quick check of Kyle. He gets only the first half, 15% defense. And then the other ones, it'll be 2. I guess I could maybe get him because I'll just be like on my way, but yeah. You can't show that team on stream? Okay. I have a question. How is it possible that there are some who have their strength more than 15,790? How is that possible? Heavy spending. That's pretty much it. That's the only way to do it. You need all the high percentage weapons. The power, a lot of it is based on the rating of the weapon. So like this is a really high rated weapon, 730. The best rated weapons are generally purchased. This one's a non-purchased one. But there's no, I don't think there's any like top tier fast characters. Maybe like if you completely maxed out Julie, she's like Gen 4 mythic stats, so, or like Gen 2 mythic stats, but she's a Gen 4 mythic, so she's gonna have the massive boosted stats and everything. But generally speaking, the best weapons, like generally speaking, the best weapons are spent. Like this was free to play, so you could potentially have that. This was spent. This was free to play, but there are better. There's that dragon shotgun or something like that. That's going to have 700 score. So there's a bunch. We do not want to save these weapons. Discards. Did this master money? It's possible that he's got the same name as you, yeah. It's just a bunch of new tunes in the team. Mine's at 17k now. Helps to have 770 weapons and Paragon mods too, yeah. Indeed. So you already need the tokens for the pull first, and then you get some tokens. I need 2 Saphirs. Yeah, but you also need to buy the item to get hell tokens. Other than the free one for killing walkers and humans, that's, you need to buy the token. Do you need to pull or no? For the free one from the missions, no. You do get 1 for running it. Well, you get 30 tokens for running it. Don't necessarily have to pick up the character. And there's only a certain group of characters you can pick up. But if you want to get more hell tokens, you have to pull. And you have to buy the key. It basically works like a battle pass, where the hell tokens are in the premium side of the battle pass, you know? That's not a battle pass. So like, premium side of the battle pass gets me this, but it also gets me the crates here. And it just progresses. So you can see like this is where the hell tokens would be, effectively. In my free-to-play, I have Shane and Saphir LB2. Not sure who to get LB3 with this event. Definitely Saphir. Definitely. Shane's okay, but he's nowhere near Saphir's level. And he probably doesn't get as big a boost at LB3. Maybe a Sig move. Like, his Sig move goes to turn 1, but so does Saphir's. So, like, having a turn 1 signature move on Saphir is way more powerful. Especially if you've got Laura. It's way more powerful than having a turn 1 signature move on Shane. And then what does he get? Like, he gets 100% ransack chance. That's a miss. I will be honest. That's a miss. As in, like, that's decent. That's a shame. And she gets the boost to her attack. Extra chance to get an extra 25%. Oh no, wait, she gets AP, sorry, not attack. The AP is quite useful, especially if you've got a 20% weapon. You can, like, a lot of the time just guarantee a first turn rush with Saphir. Yeah, Saphir's the way to go, in my opinion. Like, the anniversary's coming up, and soon Shane's going to be a year old. I actually brought this up recently in PC, where, like, there are a lot of characters that are a year old or over a year old that were from events, right? And how many opportunities have we got to pick up these characters since their events? Like, twice? And we maybe got chances to pick up, like, 1 or 2? Right? How many of this guy has come out again since his event? Barely anything, right? Barely anything. Like, they don't... This game is not very new player friendly with this stuff. At all. And considering this is going to become like the missing void of characters, I think, where like they're not going to be accessible, but they're also going to be useless soon, because obviously we've had a new generation of mythics come out, so it's like it's a weird, bizarre thing they're deciding to do. I don't know. You're not even trying to make money from them or anything. It's not like... We had the same scenario in other parts of the game in the past, where it's just like they're not making money from it. They're just completely, like, underutilizing it. But yeah. Finally can get Saphir. Nice. Well, LB3 daylight. Her time on Sig will be nice. Yeah. Even if you don't kill somebody, the fact that you get 35 AP with a 20% weapon... a lot of the time will mean you have a natural rush turn 2, or you can be commanded instantly and the AP gain that you would gain from Laura would go to someone else, or you could use a Kira on that team instead. Like, I'll show you in a little... I'll show you in some raids in a second. I hit my 200 raids, by the way. After my stream yesterday, I had a meeting about an hour and a half later or something. And in that meeting, I just was raiding while I was in the meeting. Because, yeah. the raids is not fun. 200 raids, guys. I am stuck on medals though. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the medals. I am stuck on medals. I might have to buy some from the Faction Assault store. The event is 5 days because the new event for will run during World Champions Qualifier. The new promo event. I mean, maybe. And Sophia's Sig is great for taking away bonus defense too. Yeah. I saw your raid score was up in the 50Ks. I also did the 200, yeah. Yeah. Not LB3, but I want one at least. What? Do you not have any yet, Daylight? I thought you had Sophia's. I don't know why I thought you already had some Sophia's. Or was it Ravens that you had and you were putting for Ravens? I mean, I wouldn't go for one Sophia. It's a shame that it's not a choice crate and you can just choose later, but... yeah, I wouldn't go for one Sophia. It's actually a tough decision there. One character is not going to make any difference to your roster. Okay, we'll go through this as well. $50K in raid, man. I got 400K in war and 50K in raid, and I didn't want to, you know. And I don't feel rewarded for it, even though I did it for rewards, you know. How bizarre. How bizarre, guys. Odd scenario, right? I didn't get lucky, but I do have Raven. Do you have Raven LB3? We're going to breeze through this roadmap as well. I'm going to collect all the bloody rockets I can. And I think I'm going to claim the pistol. It's been the kind of aim since day one. I just wanted to get stripes first. And I think we'll have enough to get a mod, but we'll see. And it's a guaranteed mod, right? I think it's a guaranteed mod. Pretty sure it's a guaranteed mod. I think so, anyway. LB2. Damn, what does she miss out on? Is it a turn 1 signature move on her? Man, that would be brutal if it is. That would be brutal. Okay, it's not. What is she missing out on? Oh, it's not extra stun damage, is it? Nope. Huh, she actually isn't too bad, LB2. Oh, you lose some damage though. She doesn't hit as hard, but she hits pretty hard if you've got the right multipliers, but yeah, she doesn't hit anywhere near as hard. You just have to make sure you're using the right weapon and stuff. If you don't use the effect-based weapons that Raven can get, like if you're using like double attack and stuff, then it's just not going to be very good. And the double attack weapon just isn't good in itself anyway. It's okay, but there were two effect-based weapons for Raven that were legit. There was the weapon that Steve swears by, which is this one. Which sure is nice. It is nice. Extra attack. You bypass defense bonuses. Extra damage as well on the last slot. But the one I use is the one from the previous season store or league store, whatever you want to call that. This one. Because it gives magnified strikes, and she just gets bonuses from the damage on stun targets already. And It just doubles down on what she already gets bonuses from, and it all multiplies together, and it's just like big bada boom. The big bada boom. I have the 80% nice. That's the way, in my opinion. That's the way. That is the way. Okay, we're gonna. Oh damn! It's. I think I created a team for this. It had some very weird characters on it. Did I not? Can I hit auto? Autofill. Job. No. Who is he? Okay. I give him an absolute terrible weapon though. And let's go with. I'm not going with damage dealers. Is he a medic? Let's go for her. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. I want to give him 1535. There we go. I use Commander John's assault rifle on Raven. It works. I mean, yeah, that'll work too. It works well if the enemy has stun resistance. All right, you mean you're going to get bonuses regardless of what debilitating status effect they've got on them? Yeah, true. True enough, but it's not as high as it. It's like. Actually, no, it isn't the third. It isn't the fourth slot, right? What's in the fourth slot on them? On that weapon? Because that's the third slot. It basically replaces the 45% attack when attacking enemies over 50% HP. 1535. I mean, yeah, it's not a terrible idea. I mean, I've got the weapon. I am actually upgrading it at the moment, and Earl's being his usual self. Attack versus debilitating. Gain 50% attack. Is that like a changed weapon? Because I'm pretty sure they had an alert version, but it didn't word it like that. Weird. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not too bad. Attack stat will be pretty high. I just love seeing the massive numbers you can get with Raven, honestly. It's crazy good. Except her rush. We talked about this. I think Raven's rush is bugged. It's just so odd. The amount of damage that it doesn't do compared to her Sig, and it's only meant to do half. But I crit for like 6k on her rush, and I crit for like, not even lying, like 200k on her Sig. Like, one's 200%, one's 400%. It just don't make no sense. And that's against stun targets, you know? So I should be getting all the goodness. Her rush is all over the place. Not that I care too much, because she is a signature move character, for sure. That's our main dealio. Getting all these rockets. I think I need like a lot. I need like 3,000 to get what I want. So I think I have to complete some of the missions that are going on right now. If I remember the maths, we could get 17,000 from the beginning. I haven't missed any yet. I think there's some more to come with logins. So I might not be able to buy the mod today. I might have to buy it and then open it next week. Actually, no, I'd open it straight away because it's a guaranteed mod, isn't it? I can decide exactly what I'm going for today, but I'm pretty sure I'm going for the attack set, attack versus fast. Right? Oops. No, that worked. I don't know how I didn't get paybacked, but I didn't get paybacked. I must have normalized them both. I got a little bit fortunate and they didn't have resists. Totally intended, planned occurrence. They don't have resists. Okay. Oh, that's the way it goes then. I think Stripes G4 isn't doing her sig against alert walkers, but the level grade 5 is. It's weird. It's been submitted as a potential issue, and Scopely have acknowledged it as much as that. You know, they'll look at potential. If there's anything changes when it comes to towers and alert characters, they will announce something. Fingers crossed they do. It would be nice, but I mean, I wouldn't hold my breath, but let's hope. Let's hope. We can only hope, guys. I'm just taking in this random team because I need to take in Julie. Man, the Guardian Shields are just so nice on attack team. I'm not gonna lie, the Guardian Shields are just so nice. Such a nice welcome addition to the attack team. Which is nice. Hey, Moon! Let's see what she does, man. My money is on... She just says the word choo-choo this time. That's my money. She doesn't think it's a an acronym or whatever it's called. She actually thinks it's 2 words. But thank you very much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. Any second now. Any moment now. I'm not going to hold my breath because sometimes it can take ages, but... Any moment now.
Feels good.
So, what's she gonna do?
Choo choo?
Yeah, and she said it. You see how she said it was almost like it was a question. Like I could hear the question in the way she said it because you put a question mark. I wonder if that is legit or I'm just thinking too much. Moon, where you been, no vids? Moon's been moving house. Or apartments. I pulled Green Steve for the shields to choose my defense. Yeah, I've seen quite a few teams with Steve on it. It is annoying because Guardian Shields still have no counter. That's crazy, right? The amount of time that they've been out, there's still no counter for Guardian Shields. There's no way to stop them from happening. And the only way from getting through them is just like wasting your attack damage on them. You could theoretically say, oh, splash damage can do it. And to a certain extent you'd be correct. But that's still wasting your attack damage on doing it, because that would obviously be better off hitting the character, but... yeah. With alpha lead, alpha lead, it's nice. I can't remember what team I saw one on. I don't think it was alpha. 5 holiday heroes. However will I do this, guys? Like, I think this is the only one where everyone's going to have 5 holiday heroes, surely. It's almost impossible not to. Have I got a team set up that have already got 5 holiday heroes in it? It's a question. No, I do not. Today is my last day. Scrubbing the floors. Okay, nice. Scrubbing the walls, even. If Steve is in a team with Princess Georgia, can normalize her without any chance of being cleansed. What? How so? Like, what's your theory behind that? Because I'm pretty sure you can't land normalize on a character if the guardian shields block the damage. Holy day. Holiday. No attached weapons at all. That is interesting. Lock. Payback goes through shields. Also lock. Nothing seems to go through guardian shields. I mean, payback doesn't go through shields. Maim does at the moment. It's completely messed up. But like, it's not meant to do that, so like, it's gonna get fixed. But Maim does go through shields at the moment. Pouring myself another drink. The second half of my bottle of cider. This is yummy. The shield blocks the attack. If a shield blocks an attack of direct damage, it would always block the effect too. However, if you have 2 characters in a line with guardian shields and you target the front one, actually no, maybe this is incorrect. I think this is more with camouflage. Camouflage doesn't block effects, but it blocks the damage. It's kind of weird. There's a bug. No. You're talking about Vengeance, not Payback. Vengeance does Bide and it does Payback, so it does both at the same time. So one removes the guardian shield, the other one shots the character. That happens with Sophia. If you don't kill a Vengeance character, they'll kill Sophia. If you kill them, Sophia will survive. If you kill a line of Vengeance characters, she'll die. But sometimes it's worth just doing just to get the fight over with and done with. Have you tried the Coppenberg cherry cider? No, I've got Coppenberg right now, and it's the pear one. And I have to admit, I'm looking at the art on the front of it. It is absolutely nightmare fuel. What am I looking at? It's like a dancing pear that's getting like, it's chopped up like it's like a person with trainers on. And it's diced up, and then it's like a void monster. It's weird, man. Really odd design, you know. Like this is just an alcoholic beverage, and they're making it some like, yeah, weird. It works. If it's a bug, I'm happy about it. Like, it can't be direct damage. It must be like a secondary character getting normalized. I mean, I could test it, but that is kind of odd. Unless the normalize is coming in before the damage. Which actually I think is what happens with her. So, yeah. It's Swedish, they're weird. It's really odd, honestly. But no, I haven't tried the cherry one. I'm guessing it's kind of bitter, right? Like, it's gonna have a bitter aftertaste. That's what I think of when I think of cherries with alcohol. Like a more of a bitter aftertaste. Hey, Cygnus, I did start early. I started at 7, man. I started at 7, much earlier than I usually do. But it is also the time I do it. I generally intend to start. But, yeah. Been sat in hospital most of the day with infection. Bro. Unfortunately, I have been there myself and it sucks. I am sorry, man. The cherry one is sweet. The aftertaste isn't that bitter. Okay. The reason I don't like apple cider is because the aftertaste is kind of dry. Like, it actually completely dries out your mouth sometimes. That's why I like the aftertaste of pear, because it's actually not too bad. How did you find the cherry one? Did you just go for like one of the, I don't know what you want to call it, like the mix crates where it's got loads of different flavors, or did you actually just like go, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try out a cherry? Are you staying overnight, Cygnus? Oof, this is like a reasonably tough team. Kind of a little bit surprising. Doesn't he do, if a character has an effect on them, he decaps them or something like that? Let me just check. When for a fighter to perform a special skill, 100% chance the target one enemy gets crosshairs. Cool. So you should get crosshairs, right? Did he get crosshairs? I don't see crosshairs. I'm gonna say decapped. Nope. What's a specialist skill? 100% chance to target and one other enemy. Get crosshairs for 3 turns. Do they have resists? No. So we had what we would like. I like to call a bug. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's 100% chance, right? 100% chance the target and one other enemy get crosshairs for 3 turns if he does his special skill, which is Cutthroat, and the character I attacked was stunned. I'm baffled, guys. I don't know why it didn't do it. I don't know why. Like, we'll do it again. This time it worked. This time it worked. Wait! His specialist skill's not working with his damage. I thought he was a command for some reason. That's not right, is it? I thought Cutthroat 2 was meant to work with deal damage. When this fighter deals damage to a fighter that is under the effect of a debilitating status, they will 100%. Is he just actually really broken right now? He genuinely might be. We'll see. This character should get crosshaired. Broken. He's not making Cutthroat work with his rush or his signature move. That's mad. That's massive. Like, honestly, that's crazy amounts of damage he's losing. Let's test it again. Now just to, because it's only world energy for this, I can just flee. I'll show you. Like, just so we're clear what the issue is here. If we read his passive, it says, when this fighter performs their specialist skill, 100% chance to target and one other enemy get crosshairs for 3 turns. The specialist skill is, whenever this fighter deals damage to a fighter that is under the effect of a debilitating status, they will deal 100% extra damage. A debilitating status is something that stops the enemy from being able to use part of their kit. And that generally would be, well, this is character's got quite a lot of right now, but also you have Taunt, Confuse, Normalize as the other ones pretty much. Now I have a character that can stun quite a few people. And when I use this character Sig, it should do crosshairs on him. But it's not. And this also means that his damage is not being as high as it should be. His damage should be higher. Because it's not proccing his... And it even has it red. To say... I mean, I guess... I mean, I guess that isn't a problem. That side of it isn't the problem. But still. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This is bizarre, guys. This is bizarre. How bizarre. I don't think that's impaired. Is disarm not debilitating? I would have thought it was, but it's not. But yeah, that's broken, right? Does anyone else have Khan and use him? No, I'm at home, but if I start to get fevers, I'll be going in for intravenous antibiotics. Okay. I'll say the words I'm about to say, I'm saying just because, but that sounds good as much as it isn't good. As in, I understand. Do you think the promo for World Champions Weekend be OP attack or OP defense? What you mean for the actual World Champions itself? I hope OP. I mean, I hope not OP at all, man. I don't really like meta shift characters at the end of a season. But that's me. Amanda and I saw it in system and offer license, okay, and decided to go. Okay, I'm glad it was good. I mean, that's pretty much what I did with pear cider. Because I used to order apple ciders, but I was just like, I mean, I don't like beer. Apple cider is okay-ish. I don't really like it that much. But I do like to have an alcoholic beverage from time to time, as in like every couple of weeks, you know? I will say I do drink alcoholic beverages more often when I've got pear cider. Like, I'll drink it like once a week at least, maybe twice. Like chilling out on my stream with a pear cider was really nice because it's relaxing. And honestly, after my stream, I generally just am relaxed enough that I can just pretty much go to bed within like half an hour. It's really nice. Carl, don't use him. I never really paid no mind. Gotta check now. Yeah, it seems messed up. It seems all messed up. Can't just be me. Not for walk, but if they run a new promo for next week. I mean, are they gonna have overpowered promos during the Warrior Champions qualifiers? Yeah. If they're gonna run an overpowered promo, like the most overpowered promo should be this week, in my opinion. Like, if there's a meta shift character, it should be like now, so people can kind of like come up with methodology to either counter it or whatever. If it happens like 3 days before Warrior Champions, I think that's bad. I think they should do massive reruns before Warrior Champions to allow people to pick up characters they didn't get before. So if they need to get a final couple of characters, because like last Warrior Champions, people were begging for a rerun of Circuit and they just didn't do it. Imagine that. It's like going into like, I don't know, a Porsche store and go, yo, I really like this insert car here. Can I get it? It's like, nah, fam, we don't have that one. Well, we do. It's downstairs, but we're not gonna go and get it. We'll get that next week. He said, yeah, but I need it for this weekend. I'm going on a tour. You know, I really like the car. I want to drive it, you know, down to, you know, where I'm moving or whatever. I don't know. Nah, bruv. Nah, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to go get it. That's basically what it felt like. It's so weird. I do against princess teams. Yeah, that's bugged. I have to get that as a thread in PC chat. That's a definite bug. And that's messed up because he is solid. And the crosshairs part of his kit was really big, so... Yeah, it's weird. Maim over time. 20% maim every turn. That seems a bit rough. Isn't that basically what bleed's meant to be? Is maim over time, but like just not with maim damage. That you're getting slowly bled out. Maim seems kind of rough, like your arm or leg is just slowly but surely falling off. Fantastic. It sounds actually like a horror movie. Like, what was it? Jigsaw, the Saw movies. Got something tied to you that just slowly like dismembers you. Every 10 minutes it chops off something. Thumbs up, horror movies. I think this is the third road map I was meant to run. Add insert inject. I didn't do an ad. It does one automatically at certain points though. I think I got to an hour on my stream. I didn't do one. I can though if you want me to. Insert. There you go. Make me 3 cents. Thank you very much. The new Evil Dead Rising was brutal with the gore. Yeah, but like, it was just like kind of crazy, right? In terms of like, it just wasn't real, you know? I got an ad as well. I mean, I did do an ad. I did force an ad for a second. But that's only because Moon said I did it when I didn't. So I had to do it. You know, blame Moon. I just got done with an ad, so I didn't get the one that you sent. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. I think it was after an hour. It just sent an ad out. I didn't do one, I assure you. I generally forget to do ads in streams, guys. I really do. I mean, if you've been watching my streams long enough, you know that I don't run ads in my streams. Like, I just don't. And it isn't because I shouldn't. I should. It's foolish of me. Because if you think of the amount of streams I've done, if I ran one ad every single time, I could have legit made at least £3.25. No, but like... like, it's not like ads make mad money, like, but... unless you're getting, like... the people who get huge amounts of viewers, what is it, like Dr. Disrespect and stuff like that, they can get crazy amounts of money just because they got 20,000 viewers. They press the ad button once and they can just legitimately make hundreds of dollars just like that, which is nuts. Do you remember the first two with Normalize? Do I remember the first two with Normalize? It was a 6-star. No, it was an... maybe it was an S class. Was it Princess? Was it Princess? It would be crazy if it was Princess. It might genuinely have been her though. Because I think in the 6-star era, we had like Negan with payback, and they didn't have a payback counter. So he was just OP as hell. And then I think they brought out Princess. I could be wrong. We're just going to remove all these Guardian Shields. I think it was. And see how crazy overpowered she was as like the first. It was like they could have made it so she was. This has been an issue with Scopely forever. The first time they do something, it's always way too overtuned. Like it's always way too overtuned. Like for instance, Trader, right? Guy's still legit now. And it's been over, what, a year and a half? And it's because he didn't have any weaknesses. At least Zachary fell off because he was only like 1 or 2 parts of his kit. As much as that 1 or 2 parts of his kit was ridiculous, to be honest. But, yeah. But a lot of these characters are just way overtuned. What was she? Wasn't she like normalized 3 and taunt them? It's just like, okay, brother. It made defenses almost like useless, and she was one of the earliest characters in the Mythic in the S-Class era. But she was obviously great, like to use on attack. But I do remember there was like a level up where they put in like the wrong crate, and then tons of people got way too many cards of her or something. I think Taunt and yeah, was it Taunt? Did I say Taunt? I know she did something. Was it 3 turns? I thought it was 2. 3 turns Taunt. And then her damage was crazy because wasn't her specialist like, wasn't it Berserker? So she like got boosted attack. Oh my god. Kind of crazy. Let me check her out. Princess. I'm pretty sure she was the first normalizer, right? Feels right. S-Class. I mean, look how many S-Classes there just weren't. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23 tough characters. Now in the Mythics we've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 35, plus 3 silvers. Just, that's how long those eras last, man. Imagine not being able to make an era last more than 25 characters of each trait. That's bad, man. Like, that's really bad. Anyway, let's check it out. It is 3 for 3, it's mad. It's weird that it doesn't show the icons, like the normalized icon and taunt icon, isn't it? She got 35% AP as well. Like, she was Russian, right? She had Berserker, she was Russian, 1000% damage. Man, she was nuts. I think I still have mine. I can't remember what her weapon was. I think I might have gone with AP on defense with her, I'm not sure. Is that what I did? It might have been what I did. No, that's not her. That's her. No, I went with when attacking. Okay. Oh, and then she had a 75% chance to get 60% attack buff as well. Man. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Mad, mad powerful. Okay, we're in the last 3 stages. It's wild to see PK can still be viable this far along. It's just because of the resist. I wouldn't say, this is the thing, I wouldn't actually say PK is that overpowered. He only really has his specialist skill and the resist. Like, the rest is just kind of like okayish. Like, he has mad stats. He has heavy taunt, but the taunt's never been an issue for me personally. But he just has a lot of HP. I'd say he's reasonably balanced except for the normalizer resist. But then if he didn't have that, he'd be just way too easy to get through. So it's a real big mix, you know? You can slap PK turn 1 easy. I mean, yeah, Sophia wrecks him, obviously. But he's still like a mainstay in most people's teams. He's still going to be in there. Like, he still makes you have to use particular characters. But I think there are potentially some people out there who've got like some smart teams, you know? I was thinking of like an Alpha Andre PK circuit and Princess team. Lots of paybacks and stuff. Can't be really hit by Sophia. Only issue is like lack of revive, lack of heals, but there's no bonus HP on that team, which actually maybe is a negative. If you're gonna build a team that is anti-Sophia, you might as well go with bonus HP. Resist is a pain, yeah. Was it 70%? Yeah. Okay, I think we're done now, yeah? Okay, we've got one more roadmap to do. And that gives 400. And then we can go check the calendar. Which actually gives quite a lot. Gives another 900. So we're going to get 1,300 just from the calendar. Do I even have enough right now? Yeah, just about. So we're going to get another 1,000 and something. I need to potentially finish these missions too. I've got the medals that I've got to do. This gets me another couple of hundreds. My faction needs to do level ups. There is another level up tournament, so there's no big deal on this one, to be honest. I'll get another 1,000 myself. Just because of the silvers I'll level up. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. And this gets another 450. So I definitely will be able to get a mod. I'm going to pick up the weapon though. Let's go for the weapon. Fourth of July Desert Eagle. I'm probably just going to improve the attack on this as the upgrades. And I'll try and get the territories, and we can just try and have a go at that now. Oh, I've got some select recruit tokens there. Hoping we get a new tough and fast death lead, something like Casanova Davy. Fast, tough. Yeah. I'm not really like someone who hopes for defensive characters because they're kind of inevitable, so I don't really have to hope for them. I saved my hope for a tag team character, you know. But yeah, I think actually, what I want from a promo now is I want there to be a promo that is a control character. You know, that's good. There hasn't been any promo control characters, really, that are tag team characters, other than the ones that are in the Gold Mythic World now. George is pretty much it, and she's kind of questionable. You know, she's kind of questionable. Hey, thank you very much, Redlands. Okie dokie. The alert gun. We're just going to do slow upgrades here, just because we're going for 5%, so I don't think we're going to need to be too much of an issue. What do you guys think about the third slot on this weapon? So I'm going to go ahead and say I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, I don't think we've got too many. I mean, I could go for splash damage for Guardian Shield removal from a support character. Could be reasonable, I guess. Could be reasonable. Go for the bonus attack when attacking enemies, more than 50% attack. I don't have to research whatever this would be. It's all defensive, isn't it? It's a bit defensive for an attack weapon. Yeah, I'm not sure. Should I try and get splash damage just off of the cuff, one go? Guardian Shield removal. I just noticed that Escort's Mackenzie also did normalize and disarm to a line of enemies. That didn't work out, wherever it went. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I'm probably just going to do the attack upgrades for the time being. We'll get those in. Hopefully, Al's decent to us today. I need to get that weapon that I was talking about before up because Al messed me up the last time I tried. And then what else do I want to upgrade? There's a fast weapon. Maybe it's Callie's weapon. Did I finish upgrading Callie's weapon? Callie's weapon was fast, right? I did buy it, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna reset that. I know it's only for a little bit of HP, but screw you, Al. Screw you. There we go. Crafts are on the go. I went with a plus 45% attack. Yeah, it's an easier one to go for. Yeah. The issue is, I kind of do want to use it on Ezekiel. And I don't really want him to nuke too hard, but should have taunts 5. Yeah, I went for crowd graze for Zeke's, yeah. Can't remember Sheila's kit. Was her rush? One on the attack team. Hey, Kian. 21 months. Thank you very much for the continued support, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. While on the attack team, deal 15% of this. Those enemies get taught for one time. I mean, you can make her rush town 1, can't you? It's a shame she didn't have a Berserker. If she had Berserker, it would have been crazy good. Actually, it's only a 1-turn taunt, but... And on defense, she confuses people instead. I mean, it's decent for control. I don't think she really gets many bonuses out of getting attacked. It's just control. I think this is about... It's actually not beneficial to that she gets attacked. It stops the stack of her aggro. That's actually bizarre. Didn't she have enhanced aggro or something? No. You think we're going on? Let me check. I'm gonna go ahead and say yeah. And okay, here, I'm calling it. You ready? Earl's gonna be the OP character for World Champion. To force all the whales to pull for Earl. True, he is there. He is there. We could get him soon, you know. How many promos has it been? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think Eric to Aaron was 9, so I mean, we could get him reasonably soon. Eric to Aaron was 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he could be next. He could be the next dude. He could be next. And I would be surprised if he wasn't strong. Because if he hasn't got a hammer as his weapon, as like a blacksmith, I don't know. Oh, with disarm for the rest of combat. Yeah, it's kind of like that meme. What is it? Like, I made you, like I brought you into this world. I can take you out, but he's talking about the weapons. It's like, I brought your weapons into this world, but I can take them out as well. All weapons do not work while others in the battle. Yeah, like he has like enhanced cunning, 100% chance. He doesn't come with an attached weapon. Oh goodness. Or like, I don't know, he comes with an attached like 1-star weapon or something. A proper troll mode. Oh goodness. Let's just get some of these stages done. Has anyone been using Julie? I've seen some people using her. Her turn 1 potential is not crazy bad. Especially if you use that particular weapon. What is it? The FA weapon. Her damage may not be too bad at all, to be honest. Pew pew pew. So what character are you going for in this Hell Token event, guys? I've seen some people say Sophia. With the free 30 tokens. I'm either going for mods, Paragon mods, or Kyle. It ends on the 25th, so I'll probably decide on my Monday stream. I'll sig name Fix. Disarms 3 to 5 enemies for the rest of combat. Or like disarms 1 to 5 enemies for 1 to 5 turns. Just completely RNG. Like just completely RNG what he's gonna do on that. It could be 5 for 5, or it could be like 1 for 1, you know? I've been testing Julie and she is good. I've not got her in a team I'm happy with. I think the team's coming. I reckon there's a team coming. Because we generally always get high HP teams, and with the new era of defenses, I can see the new HP team coming along. Like where Sophia can't even kill it with when it's got full bonus HP. Like I'm talking like 450 to 500k HP with bonus HP, you know? But Judy will make it a little bit more manageable because she has the reduction. I like her against some Davy teams with the improved ransack weapon. Oh yeah, true enough. Does she have random attacks? Like she just goes around randomly attacking people like Rosita, or is it like focused attacks? I guess I could read her kit again. I guess I guess I could do this thing. A line of enemies and singular target. Signature move. I was just wondering if she could go around like a few characters and still... I mean, the line of enemies she can, but... She's got disarm, which is nice. I mean, she won't ever proc weapons, which is kind of interesting. Her resist can be just basically built for targeted control, which is nice. 2024. I got less on the 5 that I did than I did on the 3. Wait, what? Thought it was telling me I can do that. We need a tune that punishes defenses for having buffs. What mechanic in the game exists with that right now? Like, for every buff on the enemy, do extra percentage damage. That sort of thing. I don't think that exists, but I get what you're saying. What's up, Vidal? Welcome to the stream. Cutthroat belt for buffs. Cutthroat's not even working. Apparently. Vidal, if you wanna come back to my chat after your timeout's finished and like type in my chat like an adult, feel free. But if you want to continue what you were doing before, you'll be swiftly banned, bruv. If she kills them, but she usually doesn't. Yeah, she won't bounce around after the 6. She'll just select one new target, right? So like she can one-shot one person and it will do the next 3 attacks against another. Bleed. There we go. Good. Let's get this one. What app do you use to edit your videos? App. I don't use any apps. I don't use my phone at all for video editing or even playing the games. I use Vegas though, which is quite expensive. There are some free versions of video editing software that's decent. I managed to pick up a copy of Vegas on Humble Bundle for quite a reasonable amount of price, honestly. Amount of price. It's quite old version, but still. It's called Sony Vegas. Who is using her at T1? Who? Julie. I think I can just do entire skip here, please. Oh, lovely. One of my favourite buttons in the game. This is one of the best quality of life updates in the game. The fact that I can just do that. There are people who don't do faction assault, but just realise how easy it is to just score, like, for 3 or 4 days after doing your scoring. It's such a beautiful thing. Done. I just completed faction assault for today. Feels good. I'll go as far as to say that button in RTS, that one button in RTS here, is better than any button for quality of life that I've seen in any gacha game I've ever played. Because 99% of them always require you to do something every day. And they're like, I play other games, and there's like another one that I play that they could easily add this for certain things, which takes like 10 minutes to do every day. It's easy. In that game, the issue is load times for the doing things. But yeah. T1. Like, she doesn't proc his reflect, right? So that's kind of nice. You don't get the bonus HP reduction, do you? I mean, you do get a reason, man. You get 35%. 35%, like, up to 4 times. And then T1, you just don't get turn 1 sig. That blows. Consider it's called blunt blows. Anyway, you don't. The rush is fine, but you just don't get the turn 1. And it's rough. I don't think I've upgraded her too much. Let's have a little look. She even leveled a little bit. No upgrades. Might figure out something with her. She's not too bad. Like I said, I think her time's to come, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna buy the rest of these. We're really close to being able to afford. Although I might go for some medals. 10. Because I need to complete this mission. What I might do is wait until my... Wait, let me see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I'll wait till my Monday stream to see if I have to do these missions. And then complete them if I have to. I don't think I have to because this is only like... Oh, actually, it's quite a lot. Basically, I just want to afford 1 mod. I want to afford 1 mod. And I don't really care about, like, I'm not going to complete that mission to get bennies, you know? And I think I'm going for this mod here. Nope. This mod here. Yeah, attack versus fast. This is going to be nice. It's going to be good. Wasn't 2 hours and got another ad. Could have been at half past. It could be running them every 30 minutes. I'm not doing it, by the way. I'm just saying, I'm not doing anything. All Stars added Annihilate to their version of SR. Jumps you straight to floor 3. Okay, interesting. Do you mean the supply runs? Yeah. That's nice. I stopped doing those. I think they had to do that because people weren't doing them. See, this is something that a lot of gacha games don't realise, is if people aren't doing part of your game because it's too clunky or too grindy, they will not do it and then still feel like they're falling behind even though they're not doing it. And it'll be like a thing that is just weighing on them. This is how I felt about certain things. Like in another game I play, I don't do certain things. But it's just because it's way too time consuming to sort it out to be able to do it. And it's part of the reason why I'm thinking of like not playing that game. Like, and I'm guessing I'm not the only person who has that feeling about certain areas in gacha games. But yeah. I started a tinfoil conspiracy. What? Wasn't... Yeah, I mean, I could probably search for it. They might have implemented it where it automatically runs ads every 30 minutes now. It's good for creators though, if I don't have to automatically do it. But, you know, I'm not meant to say that. Because I'm pretty sure I'm meant to be like, oh, this is terrible news. Can't believe they're doing this. Making me money. This sons of guns. But it's also to make themselves money, of course, but yeah. Because they added that on Twitch, and there was a little bit of like a hoorah, not hoorah, like a hum-ha, whatever you want to call it. Like people were just kind of not up in arms, just kind of like a bit moody about it. I can't believe Barker was the guy who I was thinking about in my last stream and I just didn't realise it was Barker. Because that's him, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Why does this entertain me? Let me do this one as well. Crazy after all these years, there's not one reason to use the museum tokens. Oh right, you mean they didn't add a reason for the museum score? Yeah, my idea about what they should have done with that was so good. But they kind of abandoned the museum after like 3 or 4 months. Well, they utilised it, but they didn't really, you know, wasn't really that great. But I played a game called Borderlands, right? And there's like 3 versions of the game, but in the second version, they had this thing called badass points. They actually have it in the third version. It's called as well. It's called Guardian tokens, but you don't get it throughout the game in that. And basically, what you could do was you could spend your badass points, whoops, on stat increases, and you get like 0.2% increase to your grenade damage. Doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, you get that like 20 times. You know, you're getting a couple of percentage increase in your grenade damage. You know, it would have been cool if you could spend these periodically on like percentage increases to various parts of the game. So for instance, like crit chance on weapon upgrades, or you know, drop chance, like basically like almost like permanent territory buffs. You know, that stack with territory buffs. Maybe like XP multipliers. That sort of thing. Once you bought them, you can't get them refunded, or like once you spent the currency on it, you can't get it like returned. So like some of them are only worth it at certain points. Like XP multipliers are only worth it while you can level. But like crit boost, like it might if you get like a really high percentage, it might give you like 3% extra crit chance. Not anything crazy. Badass, yeah. Like percentage survivors found, like 2.3% percentage survivors found, you know? And nothing crazy. Item drop chance, like 2.3%. Just something extra. Just for fun. Like I say, like a permanent boost. I could have done that. But it is what it is. So did Scopely what's up, Bartholomew? Bartholomew, welcome to the stream. that was difficult. That was difficult. So did Scopely a few wars back change the war matchmaking? Seems like I'm not sure what you said there. Seems like long after war starts, we only match with teams near us in the ranking, except for rare occasions. I don't know, man. I don't know. They should hopefully switch it up for all the qualifiers. Like qualifying against the same factions every time is rough. Because I think in the last World Champions, we qualified against the same faction group twice or 3 times, and it was reasonably rough. Didn't we actually nearly get? I think we got messed over by one of the groupings we got. I can't remember. Maybe it was the one that we didn't make it to a 66. We kind of got screwed by the grouping because it was so heavily stacked and we kept on facing people above us. It was just like we couldn't get points. And then there were people in CRWs with there who just didn't have any like tough opponents. So it was just constant farming. I think that happened a few World Champions ago. That legit cost us, and we would have gone to World Champions otherwise. And I think that's when GBZ played with us. I don't think GBZ managed to go to World Champions, if I remember correct. Which is kind of rough. Would have been cool. If matching people near you, it'd be fair, because that would be skills matchmaking. I mean, I think there should be... I don't know what they call it in matchmaking. It's kind of like matchmaking that evolves over the course of the event to match you to people closer to you more often. It's like a fluctuating matchmaking system, so that you're just not constantly punching down. Let's put it this way: the top factions in World Champions, the first and second place factions, should probably war each other at least 10 times, at least. You know, and the bottom factions should war each other like 10 times. And you might think, oh, that if last and second to last war each other 10 times, that's a massive advantage they're getting. But they're close together, so the points are going to be quite equal. Like the outcome's going to be probably the same in that battle as it would be with first and second, where it's going to be a reasonably tight battle. That would suck. For who? It's exactly the same for everybody. It's fair. If you're getting matchmaking that where you're facing people around you as well, that's good matchmaking. Where it would be bad is if, let's say, third keeps on facing fourth, and the third are trying to chase, and then first and second keep matching 50th. That's where it's bad. And that does happen. So that's where it's uneven. think the last World Champions had the worst matching out of all the World Champions that I've seen. Like, apparently first and second in the last World Champions only warred against each other like twice. That shouldn't be a thing. That's way too low. Skill-based matchmaking. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Skill-based matchmaking is just... it matches it based on your elo, effectively. But in a league system, it would match you based on your position in the league. I say matching a faction within 10 ranks of you up or down is a somewhat fair match, usually, at least till you get to the top 5. This last war we matched the same 5 teams over and over again. We were top 5. I mean, it depends who those 5 teams were, though. And generally, if you're an active faction, you're going to face the most active factions. In normal CRWs, it's just kind of where it goes. Like, my faction would face outside of the top 10. I think it was like 1 every 4 wars or 5 wars we'd face someone outside of the top 10. Max, you know? So most of the time we're facing the top 10. And that's just how it goes. Because there's usually a big power gap between 5th and 1st. Yeah. So you want league-based matchmaking? No. No. Like performance-based matchmaking. You know? But the gap between us and 10th isn't that huge. I don't know, we beat 1st in RCRW. We beat 2nd. I mean, in World Champions it's gonna be different. The difference between like the very top spenders in World Champions versus even people who are like in 10th place is night and day. Is night and day. Like their overall roster, like their teams will probably have like 10% more attack stat in terms of overall attack stat, and that makes a massive difference. Their defenses will have over 10% more defense stat. You know? And that's all defenses are, really. Is stats. Especially at the moment, because they're just so cookie cutter, but yeah. Maybe it's because all the lower level teams stopped queuing after being beat since... I mean, yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. If they got to match against each other more often, they'd war more, right? If they were matching each other like 3 times out of 4, they'd war more often. I've got a clip for you, Steve. I actually went over something earlier. There's a bug on a character. Need to get on that PC chat. This guy's bugged. His that last passive tracking shot is not working. So like when this fighter performs their specialist skill, 100% chance target and one other enemy gets crosshairs for 3 turns. And then specialist skill, cutthroat. Whenever fighter deals damage to a fighter that is under the effect of debilitating status, they will do an extra 100% damage. And then if I go into friendly duel, it doesn't matter who with. But it might matter actually because of resist. Let's try and find my team. Carlito. Where's the Carl? Oh, I might not have him in a team. Because I think I've changed the team, right? Let's put him in this team. It'd be weird if it suddenly worked though. We'll just go for this one. If it suddenly works, it'd be mad strange, right? I have to restart my game, don't I? It's got people watching, like, they can't show the bugs. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure we beat first. We definitely beat second. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, most factions have got like a weaker roster of players, and if they're all playing at the same time, then they're gonna be not as strong. It's just the way it goes. Okay. Let's try this again. My car is broken as well. Yeah. This is more for the video evidence. Come on, game. There we go. Okay. We'll try again. I'll go for it again. Okay, the team's there. Okay. Carl's last passive. When this fighter performs their specialist skill, 100% chance to target and one other enemy get crosshairs for 3 turns. So that means when he performs a specialist skill, Cutthroat, he should crosshair the target plus another enemy. And Cutthroat only procs when he deals damage to a fighter that is under the effect of debilitating status. And that is like confuse, stun, all that good stuff. Now if I confuse this character in the center, did he just resist it? No, okay. When I do my signature move, he should get crosshairs. He did actually get crosshairs. Why was it bugged on the other one? Is it just not working with stun? It might just not be working with stun. That might be narrowing it down a little bit. Because it definitely worked there. Who got stunned? We'll go until someone gets stunned. It might just not be working with stun. We need to add a stun character. We'll add trader. That is kind of weird that it just doesn't work with stun. Come on, trader, you can do it. I believe in you. Why is he not stunning anyone? The only thing I don't like with RTS is you need 357 megabytes free to just start the game. Get some cloud space. You can get a an SD card for like no money at all. Like a 60 gig SD card. Okay. We'll nuke him. Okay, did it. What was going wrong last time? Why? We saw the clips. I was showing the video. It wasn't working though. It was on the roadmap. I can rerun the roadmap stage. It was against the Denise teams. Was it this? Was it this? That was the team. It was against the Denise teams. And then I did the stun. Why is it suddenly just started working? Do you think that was the reset that they just did? They fixed it. Someone's watching my stream and they just fixed it somehow. Like legit, it was broken before. Right? You guys saw it broken before. That IGL thing came in kind of strangely. Kind of strange. Very suspicious. Yeah, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. Too bad, all fixed. Yeah, if only, right? If only. That's weird, man. It definitely wasn't working before. 100% wasn't. Like, I've got video evidence. That is weird that it just suddenly starts working. Well, weird. I mean, that's great. Awesome. How it should be. But, like, what the hell was going on earlier? I've got no idea. That's so bizarre. Grabs tinfoil hat. I don't know, man. I don't know. I literally did it on my stream earlier on the same roadmap and it wasn't working. And I did it over and over again just to test it out. Really weird. I don't know why it would just fix itself like that. Try doing it to 2K call. Is it this one? It's the Holiday Hero map, right? He's got other controls on him now. He hasn't got it. It is just him. Improved defense and attack down when being attacked. 60% chance to cause minus 35% defense and 35% attack. Stop each battle on turn. Get 10% defense. Okay, no. No. It's just him. Is it just Carl? It seems to only work against specific characters. Let me try against her again. Okay, it works against her. But it didn't work against Carl. Right, it doesn't work against Carl for whatever reason. So Carl's stunned, as we can see. Stunned and impaired. But if we do this, it doesn't do it. And it says, when the fighter performs a specialist skill, 100% chance to target and one other enemy get crosshairs for 3 turns. It's not even doing it to another enemy. He's completely blocking it somehow. Try against a different dexterity toon. Damn, who else is a dexterity toon? Kapoor? A medic? Kapoor's not a medic, is he? He's a tank. Yeah. Who else is dexterity? Can't remember who else. There is another one, right? Might be one of the promos I didn't get. Man, my back just completely cracked. Yeah, I don't think I've got any others. Oh no, there's her as well. There is a little picture of special skills on their kits here, but yeah, so many characters, man. Okay, definitely doesn't have it here. Okay, let's see if it does it with Kapoor. So, like, Carl's definitely a problem. It's just definitely not doing it to Carl. Do you think because they're both Carls, it cancels each other? We'll find out, I guess. Nah, it's just not doing it to that specialist. It's just the specialist skill blocking it. If this specialist takes damage, the amount taken is reduced based on their current AP. The more AP the specialist has, the less damage they take. If the fighter health is above 20%, they take damage. Yeah, it's just a specialist skill. Circuit has... I'm pretty sure you can still apply crosshairs to Circuit. She just doesn't get decapped. Because like, if you apply crosshairs to Circuit, right? And then you normalize her afterwards, she would get decapped. But if she dies with crosshairs on her, she just doesn't get decapped. It can't be decapped. This is number one. You can still apply crosshairs to characters. Oh yeah, Circuit's another one. Let me just put Circuit in there. Maybe it's not broken with 2, because that's 2. She's got the second version of this. They've got the first version. Oh no, wait. Has she got the second version? Does she have the inbuilt decap? Yeah, she's the second version. But she hasn't got the dual specialist. She's just got the single. She's got the decap. But you can still apply crosshairs to a decap character, guys. Just FYI. To a to those characters. It will not work when it comes to when they die. Who has crosshairs that I can easily apply? I don't know. I'll just try and do it anyway. Yeah, it's not working with the specialist. It's just a specialist skill. It's weird. Whereas now, if I take in Job, let's say, I'll take in Job lead, you'll see crosshairs gets applied. Should get applied. Yeah, see crosshairs and someone else. Crosshairs. These two have got crosshairs. Let me just get into it. Lands on circuit. I could have just defended and stuff, but someone resisted crosshairs. I've got crosshairs resist on somebody. Oh, he's got 90% resist for me. But the map one didn't. That's for sure. But it wasn't Shiner resist. These do not have resists. And it's not applying. But it's not even showing a resist. Like it should show a resist somewhere. Above my Carl's head, nothing's showing a resist. And it should still apply it to other characters, and it's not. Whereas, watch what happens when I do it on Ophelia. If I do it on Ophelia, it should then apply crosshairs to other characters. Let's see if that works. Because it might be just about the target. Yeah, let's see. Just applied it to her. So it can apply crosshairs indirectly to the character. Because she got it, as you can see. But if I try to apply it directly with that, it's just that specialist. That's weird. That is odd. Okay. We're getting at the beginning of the turn because of Job now. Okay, not got crosshairs, right? These two do. Okay, and then when I do this, nothing. So it's just cut the footage. It shows a flaw. What? I've tried Raven and Carl in the same team. Raven applied, Carl did not. Yeah, I guess it's just an issue with Carl's application via his specialist skill versus that specialist skill. Such a weird bug. Such a weird bug. Not going to be too game damaging, but it is a bug nonetheless. So if I put Raven in here, we should be able to just who got the other crosshairs? So I know who's got it already. He got one, and she got one. Okay, we'll try and apply this to her, and she's decapped. As you can see, if I take out her, she's decapped on the floor. So it did apply crosshairs to Jiafeng. Weird bug. Weird bug. Working as intended? Nah, it's not working as intended. It definitely isn't working as intended. Like, there's no reason why it shouldn't apply crosshairs to a character with that special skill. I can't get Carl to apply crosshairs to anyone. To anyone? Have you got it maxed? His passive? Like, you don't have his passive leveled up, huh? It seems to be pretty messed up, that's for sure. If you're able to record Bretland and get the YouTube video up, please do. Because I can easily show it versus those specialists, but I'm not having a problem against other characters by the looks of things. But if you are, it could just be really inconsistent. I don't know. That's really messed up though. Because it isn't just, for me, that means that theoretically you're not actually even doing your specialist skill. Theoretically. And that means you're doing way less damage. Like I say, theoretically. And that's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed it. Price is going to increase on this, right? This is the last time it's going to be this price. Well, I say last time, but like, yeah. Daylight says he can't talk in my chat. I don't know why that is. You should be fine. Oh, that was ages ago. You said that 30 minutes ago. Oh, I couldn't type for a second. Probably some issue with my my stream for a minute. I do apologise. I do apologise. I might do a test stream this weekend, guys. If I manage to get my new rig up and running and installed, which, I mean, fingers crossed, everything goes hunky-dory and everything's good. Like I said, I might do a test stream this weekend. I won't be doing anything special, just a chill stream. Even if it's only for like half an hour, just like I say, to test things out. I need to get it fully installed and stuff. That's going to take ages with software. And yeah, but we'll see what happens. There definitely is a test stream on the way. I just don't know exactly when it's going to be. I'm being very hopeful that it could be this weekend. We'll see. And Carl is great for Princess. And who is with Princess a lot? Carl 2K. Yeah, I mean, Carl 2K doesn't block the usage of Carl against the other characters on the team. It just against him, it would seem. Yeah, it's odd. It's very odd. But yeah. I'm gonna end my stream here, guys. The next time I stream for sure will be Monday. So I'll definitely see you on Monday. I'll try and have some content out between now and then, but I am working on other stuff. So I do really appreciate the people who have done like gifted memberships and super chats and Streamlab donations, because I'm not able to create content as much at the moment just because I'm dealing with other stuff. So it does help in the offset of the fact that I'm not making as much content at the moment. But we will definitely get back into it, like I say, once I got my new PC up and running. I've already got some ideas about content going forward, so, and then I've obviously got the things that people have been asking for, like tier lists and the such. Like I said, I'm gonna end my stream here. I will check you out, like I say, on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to my stream. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye, goodbye, guys. Goodbye, goodbye.